Well, that just about wraps things up now, doesn't it? Good meeting today, guys. I saw a lot of good discussion. I'll see everyone on Monday. Enjoy the weekend! And with that, the girls and I began to pack up. Natsuki and I decided to make walking home together a routine thing. Aww. It's nice spending just a bit more time with her, and I can't help thinking about what Sayori said back in September all about this. Oh no! I forgot how I had answered her, to be honest. But regardless if I was keeping my word or not, Natsuki and I were walking home together. Hey, can you hurry up? Hold on, I'm almost done. How hard is it to pack your stuff up? Harder than you'd think. So then why did I finish before you, huh? You're a first year. You can't talk. Natsuki jabs me in the arm. I expected as much. I learned that if you make a joke about Natsuki's height, age, or manga taste, you're getting smacked in some way or another. Of course, I prefer it when it's used in a joking manner. Ow. You deserved it. Did I though? Natsuki rolls her eyes at me. You're an idiot. Yeah. I finally finished packing up and joined Natsuki at the door. See ya. Natsuki waves at the girls and I do the same. Bye guys. Yuri and Sayori wave in silence. I notice a sort of sad smile on Sayori's face. Ah no! Sayori. That smile ingrains itself in my brain. And Natsuki and I start for her house. Did she want to walk home with me? Is that it? Yes, it is. If so, I just ditched her. Great, now I feel bad. Why didn't she say anything? Is she just too shy, or maybe didn't want to hurt Natsuki's feelings? Why, a lot of things. Hey, you good? Natsuki finger snaps right in front of my face. Yeah, sorry. Natsuki eyes me suspiciously. I was just thinking about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, we've been trying to hang out some more like we used to. So you know. Yeah, sure. Is this frustration written all over her face? Why are you frustrated? Was it because I mentioned hanging out with Sayori? Probably. I have an idea. She'll love this. Hey Natsuki? What? You wanna hang out at the library? Depends. On... Suddenly Natsuki stops dead in her tracks. We're right near her house. I wonder what's got her attention. There's nothing out of the ordinary from what I see. There's a car in their driveway, and that's about it. He's home! Yeah, let's go to the library. Natsuki makes a 180 and begins walking in the opposite direction. I trail behind her. I would question her further, but she seems irritated or something. Pushing Natsuki never ends well. Do you have that volume of Red Autumn? No, crap. Sorry, totally slipped my mind. I'll have it at the library, I'm sure. Yeah, but the library copies are all torn and... How? Don't they, like, keep their books in maintenance or something? Yours aren't. Well, I take care of my manga. Unlike those slow-life savages. You could say that again. Who would tear something that's not theirs? The first novel in the series is always the most worn, because people who've never handled manga in their life will take it out trying to get into it, and then they'll read it left to right. Amateurs. Natsuki and I can't help but laugh. Here we are. Let's get inside already. Oh yeah, it's almost December. It's not that cold. Says the guy with a full-on winter jacket. This is a very comfortable jacket, I will have you know. And yes, it's very well insulated. As we walk into the library, we pass a bunch of vending machines. One machine in particular catches my eye. Ooh, coffee. I could go for some right about now. Coffee? But at least you don't... What's wrong with tea? Like, I like both, but... What's wrong with tea? What's wrong with coffee? It's too bland. You need to add like a million different things to make it taste good. I prefer hot chocolate. A respectable choice. Hot chocolate is good, but I like the caffeine. Yeah, and black coffee is disgusting. People who drink it I probably am one. There's nothing wrong with black coffee. Like, there are times where black coffee is good, and I like it iced. Natsuki laughs. That seems about right. Here, I'll get us a table. You can get your coffee. Natsuki walks off, leaving me alone at the machines. What to get? What to get? Coffee sounds good right about now. The machine is being slower than usual, so Natsuki manages to find a seat and come back before I have my coffee. Right over there. Natsuki points to the table at the other end of the room. Got it. Coffee in hand, I make my way over to the table and plop my stuff down. Natsuki joins me shortly thereafter. What kind of coffee did you get? French vanilla with cream and sugar, you know, the usual. You never go wrong with that. What kind of coffee do you drink? I'm a fan of caramel, to be honest. Coffee with caramel sauce or caramel flavored coffee? What's the difference? I just said the difference. Yeah, whatever, it tastes the same anyway. Well, there's maybe a slight difference. Can it, Mr. Coffee Expert? Fine, fine, I'm just saying. Natsuki rolls her eyes. You're about 2 seconds away from getting smacked. Oh no! Let's see it then, shorty. Shut up! I laugh, but Natsuki doesn't. Oh, I may have struck a nerve there. I should probably apologize. Alright, that was a bit far on my part, my bad. Natsuki's death glare tones down a bit, but still seems agitated. Oh. Where's the music? Are you really that self-conscious about your height? Natsuki averts her eyes, staring at the window at the falling snow. The stillness of the library only works to make the air even more tense. After what seems like an eternity, she sighs and turns back to me. Her gaze shifts to the ground, still not meeting mine. Oh, yeah. It's like... She shakes her head. I don't know. I don't know why I'm self-conscious or why I should be, but I am. I'm only a first year, but I'm still one of the smallest girls in the school. Yet, once again she turns to look out the window. Oh, you wouldn't understand. Sorry. I do get where you're coming from though. But if it's any consolation, anyone who thinks less of you because of your size is a complete idiot. And who would even think like that? Like, just because you're short doesn't mean you're less of a person. You're a great person, Natsuki. A great poet, and an even better cook. How tall you are doesn't change any of that. She turns around looking me in the eye. You really mean that? Of course I do. You wanna know why? Why? Because it's the truth, that's why. Once again, Natsuki averts her gaze. She has a facial expression that I can't quite make out the meaning of. I both sip our respective drinks in silence. Suddenly I have an idea. Yo, Natsuki. Yeah? Can I see your hot chocolate? She raises an eyebrow as she tightens her grip on the cup. Why exactly? I have an idea, trust me. Reluctantly, Natsuki slides her hot chocolate across the table. Take the cap off and begin pouring in my coffee. Ooh. Hey, what are you doing? Natsuki snaps her cup back, causing me to spill some of coffee on the table. You could have at least waited for me to, like, finish. What the heck was that for? Try it. I motion to her cup. Reluctantly, she slowly raises the cup to her lips and takes a sip. Her eyes quickly widen. Holy crap. Is it good? She hands me the cup and I take a swig. Wow. This is actually much better than I thought it'd be. I'm a genius. I thought you're the first person to find coffee in that chocolate. You never know. Natsuki rolls her eyes, taking back her cup. Nay, excuse me. This is my drink. I'm not sharing. Come on, please? Please? Natsuki nods her head. Go get your own drink. I have my own drink. Then why do you want mine? Yours is not chocolate. So you admit that chocolate is better than coffee. Crap. I told you so. Keep rubbing it in. I will. Thank you. All that sugar's going to your head, isn't it? God, you sound like my dad. You sound like my dad. You must drink Hot chocolate often then. I wish. My dad's a stickler about food, it's so annoying. My dad's the same way. At least he was. No. I'm sorry, I guess. No, it's not that. He's not dead. My parents are divorced, that's all. Oh. Okay. That's why my mom's never home. She's always out on business trips nowadays. I pretty much live by myself. Lucky. I'd kill to live alone. It's not as glamorous as it seems, but it's heaven for Natsuki! And actually it gets pretty lonely. Yeah, you said something about that before the festival. Is that why? Pretty much. I've always been sort of a loner. It's not that I'm not a social person. It's just I've never really felt like making new friends, you know? Yeah, I understand. Sayori was like my only childhood friend, and even then we drifted apart. Joining the club was actually a pretty big step for me. Didn't Sayori like drag you to the club or something? Nah, I joined willingly. And I get to hang out with you, so I'd say it was worth it. Natsuki's cheeks suddenly turn a bright color of red. Yeah, sure, whatever. You're really nice. Thanks. I try. Thank you for that. No need to thank me. Really, it's my pleasure. Oh, and before I forget, what's up with Yuri's thesis? Don't remind me. It was an honest accident, but she overreacted like she always does. Well, not always actually. How did I think about it? What are you saying exactly? I don't know, I was just thinking about it, and then I realized that Yuri and I really started to not like each other around the time when you joined. I noticed that too. What? You knew Yuri before the club? Oh no, not that. I was just saying I've noticed that you two started fighting when I joined the club. Yeah, I never understood Yuri. She's always been kinda arrogant, especially about literature. It always annoyed me, but I never bring it up. But I never brought it up, rather. Except for that one time, because she just ticked me off. I don't like just going up to people and saying stuff like that. I only do it when they make me mad, you know? I've noticed that about you. Although I am curious why Yuri acted different after I joined. I talked to Sayori and she said that she noticed it too. She probably has a crush on you. Really? You think? Yeah, probably. Why? Do you have a crush on her? Oh no, why are you sad? Natsuki. No, not really. I do have a crush, but it's not her. She's nice and all, and she's just not my type. So I have a crush. Who is it? I'd rather not say. Fine. Keep your secrets. I'll find out eventually. Sure. The conversation trails off and Natsuki and I go back to our respective novels. It's getting pretty dark outside. I look outside the window, staring at the glowing moon. Geez, it's only 6. Well, it's December, and during Burr months in particular, night lasts longer and comes longer. That's winter for you. I'll be heading out. Are we making more bentos this Sunday? Yeah, definitely! Yay! Sounds good. See ya then, Natsuki. See ya, Midas. We wave goodbye and head off to our respective homes. What's happening? My head. Don't feel good today. It feels like there's someone pounding inside of my skull with a hammer. Not only that, but I'm covered in sweat and my nose is clogged up to no end. I really should call Natsuki and cancel for today. I'm in no shape to go out. Uh-oh. You gotta be kidding me! Reluctantly, I dragged myself out of bed and walked to the door. As soon as I open it, I see Natsuki's facial expression change. Jeez, what's up with you? I'm sick if you couldn't tell. My voice is extremely raspy. It feels like I've been smoking for 20 years. You should... The sneeze interrupts me, causing Natsuki to take a step back. You should probably head home. I'm in no condition to go shopping for stuff, sorry. You... She quivers her lip and averts her gaze. I feel terrible for canceling, but I'm really not feeling good at all, which sucks big time. But maybe I could go out shopping and bring stuff so we could make bentos. I don't know, Nat. Are you sure you'd be alright? I might just get you sick. It's fine, I don't care. Oh. God, I can't focus with this headache. If you want to, then I won't stop you. There's some money in my coat pocket, would you mind getting me some headache medicine? I'm pretty sure that's I'm all out. Or that I'm all out, rather. Yeah, sure. Alright, I'm going back upstairs. I watch as Natsuki fishes through my coat closet as I walk back up to my room. Actually, better idea, I'm gonna take a shower. I'll be back soon. Bye. My voice finally gave out so my goodbye was barely audible. With a silent sigh, I take off my clothes and turn on the shower. Much better. I read somewhere that soaking in a bath also helps with headaches. While I doubt there's science behind that claim, I'm sure that the placebo will make me feel a bit better. As the bath runs my mind, it turns to the person who's been dominating my thoughts for a long time now. I feel incredibly grateful for how lucky I am to be on good terms with her. Talking to Natsuki is hard and stuff. She's always been very close of a person in most situations. Around Natsuki, you have to choose your words carefully because if you say the wrong thing, she'll get mad at you. Normally that annoys the crap out of me. I've dealt with a couple of people like her before and I've always felt like it was a chore to try and be their friend. Not with her though. I think she's worth the effort. Well, at least the bath looks ready. The water's pretty hot, so I ease into it relatively slowly. Once I'm completely in, I sink it down into the tub, letting my headache slowly fade away. Before I know it, I'm out cold. Oh no. What's happening? Huh? What was that? Midas, I'm back. I thought someone else was gonna barge in or gonna dream something very, very bad. Midas, I'm back. Of course. Either of us out for a while or Natsuki is a really fast shopper. I attempt to respond, but my voice is still shot, so nothing comes out. Guess that means I have to go down and greet her. Oh well, it was time for me to get out anyway. The water's lukewarm now and my fingers are pruny. I rise out of the tub and begin draining the water as I dry myself off. Luckily, I left my clothes on the bathroom floor so I don't have to walk to my room naked. Suddenly, oh no. Oh no. Suddenly I hear footsteps coming up the stairs. Midas? Natsuki sounds like she's right inside the door. 1 second. Jeez, you sound horrible. I got you the medicine, you better take it. With that, I hear Natsuki walk downstairs, presumably towards the kitchen. Okay, here we go. As I walk into the kitchen, I notice a few shopping bags resting on the counter. Of course, the medicine. Natsuki is over by the stove, placing a pot on the heater. Here, I'm gonna make you. Aww. I'm gonna make you lunch since I don't want you coughing all over the bentos. Go sit down or something, I got this. I give Natsuki a meager thumbs up. Oh yeah, and your medicine is in the bag, take it with some water or something. I nod as I dig through the bags of groceries in search of my medication. Eventually, I find it into Midas Maid's liquid sore throat medicine. You know, that kind of stuff tastes absolutely terrible. God, I consider whether or not I should throw it away and just live with being virtually mute for a week. Screw it. In one swift motion, I pour a serving size and down it as fast as I can. Yeah. Oh, that tastes horrible! I need water fast. I rush over to the cabinets and pull out a glass, quickly filling it up and drinking it. That bad? I can only nod. Natsuki rolls her eyes and goes back to the cooking. Once I rid my mouth of the taste as much as I can, I go to the living room and lay down on the couch. Looks like my headache come back. Take this. What is it? It's water, duh! Thanks. I sit up and gratefully take the cup from her and watch as she saunters back into the kitchen. That's better. With a content sigh, I flop back into the couch and reach for the manga novel lying on the coffee table nearby. About 15 minutes pass before Natsuki comes back into the living room. She's carrying 2 bowls and spoons. She sits down on the table. Here, I made us miso soup for lunch. I think it'll help with your throat. Thanks. I'm gonna go get some water. Before I stand up, Natsuki snatches the cup out of my hands. I can do it. Alright then. Wasting no time, I dig into the soup. That hits the spot. Natsuki returns with a full glass, which I immediately take another large swig from. Is your throat that bad? It hurts. I can tell you sound like an old man. I jokingly elbow Natsuki, sorry. Hey! What? You do it to me all the time. Shut up. I can't help but laugh. So we're not making bentos, right? Not today. No. Natsuki averts her gaze. She has some sort of melancholic expression on her face. Sorry about that. I know how much you love cooking together. Don't word it like that, you dummy. I'm thankful you're doing this for me, though. You're a good friend. Like, dang, you prepared me a meal and even brought me medicine. So are you... Nothing. Alright. Natsuki and I eat our miso in silence. For once, however, it's not an awkward silence, more just peaceful silence. Like we don't need words to understand each other. I didn't have any breakfast, so I finished my soup relatively quickly. Natsuki does as well. Clearly, I'm not the only hungry one. There's still some more soup if you want. Yes, please. My voice has changed from being raspy to just being very low, like maybe an octave lower. Crazy what illness can do to you. Natsuki returns once more with another bowl of soup for each of us. Once again, there's a comforting silence as we eat our soup. I can tell she's disappointed about us not being able to make bentos this week. Suddenly I got an idea. What is it? Hey Natsuki. Yeah? So I've been thinking. How about next weekend we make bentos at your house? You know, switch it up a bit. No. No. Her outburst causes me to raise an eyebrow. I know by now I should impress her, but well, I've always been curious to her home life, as she alluded to it before. No, she's gonna tell us now? Like when she mentioned money was a sensitive topic. To hell with it, sometimes you just gotta throw caution to the wind. Why not? Oh no. Natsuki, I said no! Sorry. She rests her head on her hand and sighs. Okay. The music has changed. And from that very first line, it's gonna be dramatic. Listen, this doesn't leave this room, okay? Her voice suddenly just becomes monotone and serious. You have my word. Thank you. My dad. It's hard to explain. It all started when I was 12. My mom and dad, they used to run a shop together. Oh, okay. They used to run a shop together downtown. I actually used to work in it with them. It was fun for a while. But then my mom and dad had a huge fight. My mom was fed up with it, so she left, went to Europe. Oh no! Oh. Went off to Europe or something, I don't know. He was never the same. Mom was such a huge part of him. She was a rock. Or she was his rock. And now she was gone. He never got over it. By now Natsuki has begun to tear up. I'm tempted to wrap my arms around her, but I'm too shocked to move. And I'm very sick. I don't want her getting sick. All I can do now is listen. Natsuki suppresses her cries and continues talking. He's always stressed now, always trying to keep the store running. We almost never see each other. Money was always sort of a problem, but it got so much worse after mom left. Nowadays there's almost... Oh god. Oh. And here I thought her dad was gonna be abusive. Oh my goodness. There's almost nothing left to eat at my house. I rarely eat. Natsuki. I don't want to stress out my dad by having a boy over. I'm not gonna do that to him. Natsuki's lip quivers and finally the dam breaks as she begins crying. Instinctively, I wrap my arms around her. We're sick! What? Hey, it's alright. It's alright. Get it all out, Natsuki. I understand. After all, my own parents are separated too. I'm here for you. Natsuki, taking me at my word, wraps her arms around me and sobs into my shoulder. I feel as if I should say something. But what do you say in a situation like this? What else is there to say besides I'm here for you? Nothing, that's what. I know that's well enough from personal experience. Empty optimism does nothing to comfort you. And that's all I can say now. As much as I wish I could do or say more. Eventually her grip loosens and we let go of each other. I feel sorry that I thought that her dad was abusing her. Thank you. Of course not, Natsuki. Anything for you. Once again our gazes meet. My mind is moving a mile a minute. Those beautiful pink eyes. Natsuki, Wait. No, this is all wrong. What? Nothing, just a stupid question. Alright. Gonna get some more soup, be right back. Before she can nod, I'm already headed for the kitchen. Jesus, that was too close. What were you thinking, Midas? Confessing in a situation like this? Trying to confess to Natsuki while she's like this? Exactly! You don't do that! You idiot, this would be the worst time. This is a strange situation, that's for sure. This felt like it just came out of nowhere. I knew she had that problems at home, but this? It's impossible not to feel overwhelmed. One thing's for sure, I'm definitely going to have to be cautious. Saying the wrong thing. Yeesh, I don't even want to imagine the consequences. Just don't act dumb. Hey. You didn't get any soup, did you? Huh? Oh, guess it must have... well, so much for talking in private with ourselves. Guess it must have slipped my mind. Your bowl is on the table. A quick glance at... Oh my goodness, we didn't even get the bowl off the table. A quick glance at the table confirms the notion that I went to get soup without a bowl. Suddenly Natsuki stands up, her glance averted away from me. I'm gonna go. Wait! What? Natsuki's fiery gaze makes my mind go blank. Just as I gather my thoughts, Natsuki heads for the door. Natsuki, listen! Don't go! She stops and turns back to me. We're good friends, right? Well, since we... Oh, no, we're gonna confess now! Well, since we are, I just wanted to say... Oh, okay, I thought we were gonna confess right now. If you need anything, feel free to come to me, alright? Alright. I'm just taking the rest of the soup. See you. Before I can say a word, Natsuki rushes out of the living room. I stand there, still awestruck. It's only once I heard my front door slam shut that I finally sit down. 1,000 questions begin to race through my mind. A sudden resurgence of my headache temporarily takes me out of my trance. I try to stand up and get some more medicine, but another surge of pain forces me back onto the couch. With everything else drowned out by the pain, I'm left with one question. I know for a fact that I like Natsuki, but now, do you really want to deal with something like that? How do you even deal with something like that? Would it be selfish of me to not help her? I need a nap. I'll lay down on the couch and in less than a minute I'm out cold. It's cold. More than usual. It's close to Christmas, so that's to be expected. Speaking of which, the reason as to why I'm standing outside in the cold. Since it's almost Christmas— oh, okay. I'm gonna go with... We're gonna go. Since it's almost Christmas, the girls in the club decided to do a secret Santa thing, where we all get each other presents. It just so happens that I got Natsuki to buy presents for. What a coincidence. Memories of Natsuki's teary revelation are still in the forefront of my mind, which makes the idea of Christmas shopping seem a bit trivial. Still, she hasn't spoken to me about it since, so as weird as it feels, it's probably best to carry on with the normality of our day-to-day lives. Either way, it just sucks that I can't shop with her. I talked to Sayori and she assured me that she wasn't my secret Santa, so we're going to go shopping together. Yay! And that explains why it's Sayori's music playing. I've been meaning to spend time with her, so I'm excited. It's been maybe a week since Natsuki came over, so I really haven't been focused on spending time with Sayori. The last time we really hung out was when we got lunch around a month ago. So this will be a good opportunity to catch up. I texted her that I was outside like 5 minutes ago, but she hasn't responded. My first thought was that she's still asleep, but I called her and still got no response. While I wait, I have nothing else to do but watch the cars whiz past. As the snow falls, I can't help but reminisce about when Sayori and I were younger. We used to always play in the snow, making snowmen, throwing snowballs, making forts. It was a simpler time. In a way, I wish I could go back for it. Back before Sayori and I distanced ourselves. Back before the club. Back to before everything got complicated. Then again, if I went back, I'd probably miss where I am right now. Things are complicated, but that's just part of growing up. I miss how things were, but I'm proud of how far I've come and how much I've grown. After all, it's fine to reminisce about the old days as long as you're willing to face it, what's forward hanging on, and face what's forward head on. Said, ow! Oh my god, I'm sorry! Lost in my thoughts, I didn't notice how close I was standing to the door. Wow! Which resulted in me getting smacked at the face when Sayori finally came outside. Are you okay? I rubbed my forehead as a bump starting to form. Oh my goodness, it's reversed now. Like, in the Sayori route, if you go with her, she like thumps her head and she gets a boob on her head. And then now we're in her spot. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm so sorry, Midas. No, it's not your fault. I was standing too close to the door. Anyway, it's nice to see you. It's nice to see you too, Midas. Are you ready to go? Ready as I'll ever be. Wanna head to town and see what's there? Sure. Alright, lead the way. Sayori and I embarked towards the inner city, walking side by side. So, who are you getting presents for? I'm guessing Monica. Me? Called it. Monica! That could be a bit tricky. Not really. Monica likes to talk about her favorite band a lot. Ooh! So I was thinking we could get her a disc. A disc? Yeah, you know a disc, the things you put in gramophone. You mean like a vinyl? Yeah, that! That's actually not a bad idea. Sayori smiles proudly. Though I'm still confused as to why you didn't know the name for vinyls, yet you know what a gramophone is. I don't know. Whatever, I'm sure we'll find some at the record store somewhere around here. I hope so. Anyway, who are you getting presents for? Natsuki. Oh, that's lucky. Yeah, I know exactly what to get her. I looked around online and there's a nice cooking utensils set at a kitchen supply store near here. Or around here rather. They're made out of bamboo and the handles are made of rubber. It's actually really cool. Aw, that's a really good gift. You really know Natsuki, huh? I guess. We click through manga and we just keep hanging out. She's the one who got me into cooking, you know? Well, I'm happy for you. You don't seem so happy! Sayori stares at the ground, avoiding eye contact. What's up with that? Does she think Natsuki and I are dating or something? Well, she'd be wrong. Natsuki and I haven't really spoken to each other since when I was sick. I thought it was gonna say like, about that. I do feel as if I should reassure her though, cause it seems like she's thinking we're drifting apart again. Natsuki's great, but you're still my best friend, Sayori. Sayori looks up at me. But we're still friends, even I've been hanging out with Natsuki. Come on, do you really think she can replace you? Sayori stays silent, staring at me with a confused expression. I place her hand on her shoulder. Sayori, I've known you for so long. You've been my best friend for so long. So nothing will ever change that. I'm sorry for never mentioning it, but I'm really grateful that you were willing to reconnect with me after all that time. Really, I can't thank you enough. Really? Of course, you silly. If we weren't friends, then why would we shopping together? Or why would we shopping together? You're a good friend, Midas. So are you, Sayori. Oh, don't you say that. I can't help but smile, seeing Sayori blush like that. After some more walking, we finally get into the city. It's nice to be back. So, where do you want to go first? I don't know. Well, I was about to get Natsuki some candy, so a convenience store would be a good place to start. Then we could go ahead to the kitchen supply store. Actually, the supply store will probably have candy near the registers, so we can just go there and skip the convenience store. Sounds good. Where is it exactly? Let me check. I pull out my phone and go to my notes, where I had written down the address of the place. Then I punched the address into my GPS. It's about 3 blocks from here. That way. I point straight ahead. Pocketing my phone, I start towards the store. Sayori follows next to me. We talk as we're walking along, but something causes Sayori to stop dead in her tracks. Midas! What is it? Look! She points to a store across the street. Hey, a record store! Good eyes, Sayori. As soon as you step in, the smell of incense hits me like a brick. Oh, that's strong. Sayori sniffs the air. She fakes a face and recoils back, covering her nose. You'll get used to it soon enough. Yeah, jeez. At least it smells good, right? I guess. I mean, it may be strong, but it smells really good. Sayori and I begin to search the store. While she's looking for Monika's gift, I look around curiously. There's a couple of records that I recognize, but most of it is foreign to me. I'm more of a monk person than a music person. The rock song playing over the store's loudspeakers is pretty good. Soft rock, I think it's what it's called. Sayori calls out to me, holding a record up in the air. Finally, I found it! Curious, I examine the cover. It's a band I don't recognize. I listen to them once. They're pretty good. I can see why Monika likes them. Wanna check it out? Sure. I walk over to pay, and just like that, we're off. You know, I hope that Monika doesn't already have this. I doubt it. She doesn't strike me as the type to own vinyls. Well, she did start playing piano a couple of months ago. But most people who own vinyls are typically big music nerds who've been playing for years. Like my dad. He had vinyls, and he's been playing piano since before I was born. I don't know. Don't you sweat it. It's a great gift. I'm sure she'll love it anyway. You think so? I know so. With a smile, Sayori and I continue towards the kitchen supply store. After a fair bit of walking in the cold, both of us are glad to finally arrive. It's warm here. It's homey. I mean, typically when at least in a bakery, you're there's no air conditioning in a bakery. Hey, look, there's candy. Oh wait. My mind suddenly went to bakery because the bread and stuff, but in actuality we're just in the kitchen supply store. A quick glance towards the registers confirms your statement. Alright, sweet. Utensils are this way, so come on. Is that it? Yep, that's it. I pick up the plastic box holding the set. Yep, everything as advertised. Oval spoon, slotted spatula, corner spoon, rubber scraper, and even a rolling pin. And only 165 yen. 1,665 yen. I have a habit of, saying that wrong. Those Christmas deals are awesome. I look over at Sayori who's silently laughing at me. Sorry, I'm a cooking nerd. It's fine. One of these days we'll have to cook together. Aww. That sounds really fun! I'd have to find a good recipe for us, but I'm sure we could make it work. Aww. But come on, let's check it out. Or let's check out. Sayori follows me as I get in line at the registers. While waiting, I also grab a couple of boxes of chocolate. I have a feeling Natsuki will appreciate the chocolate a bit more than the utensils. But hey, why not get both? She'll love it regardless. Once I'm finally checked out, Sayori meets me by the door and we head out. So, what now? Well, I already already had lunch, so I guess we can head home. Unless you're hungry. Nah, I'm alright. Right outside actually, let's go home. Sounds good. With that, we begin our trek home. We make small talk on the way, discussing our holiday plans and what we think the Christmas party is gonna be like. It's fun, catching up with her. Although, I do wish there wasn't long periods of time between when we hang out and we would warrant catching up. Maybe I can invite her to cook with Natsuki and I. Definitely! I had to talk with Natsuki about that first. After a good amount of walking, we finally reach our houses. Well, Sayori, it was fun, really. I had a good time. I'll see you at the club. Bye! Oh no. What's happening? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Are we dreaming? Are you dreaming or something? Midas? Who? Midas, wake up! What are you doing here? How did you enter? How did you get in? And why are you here? I'm here to wake you. But why? Oh no. The Christmas party starts in an hour. Christmas party? No! Oh no. Adrenaline surges through my body as I throw off my covers and jump to my feet. My mind is racing. I rush down towards the stairs and into the kitchen, searching desperately for my coat. My living room is a mess, which means that firstly I have to... What? It's clean? I know for a fact I didn't do that. Does that mean Natsuki did it? Yeah, you're welcome. I point at the living room. That was you? Yeah, I got here like an hour ago and you were still sleeping. How did you even enter? That's pretty irresponsible of us to just leave the door open. You asked me to help you set up for your party. Do you not remember? Now that she mentions it, yeah, I do kinda remember asking. I mean, vaguely. It was literally just 2 days ago. Well, I just woke up. Okay, that's besides the point. Thank you first of all, you're a lifesaver. Yeah. Alright, secondly, what time is it? The party starts at 5 and I said that it's in an hour. Do the math. So it's 4. There you go. Her sarcasm isn't helping, you know. Natsuki chuckles and rolls her eyes. Wait a minute, we've been asleep since like... It's 4? You've been asleep until 4 in the afternoon, god. Just go do your hair, it's a mess. Fine. We still need to go shopping. You really think we have enough time to bake cookies? No, not that. We need to get Christmas dinner. Cookies would also be nice. Let's try and find a bakery on our way. Alright. Hold on. What do you mean we? Come with me! I just assumed that you were coming with me. Do you not want to? I never said that! You did heavily imply it though. Shut up. I can't help but smile a little. Typical Natsuki. Alright, I'll be down soon. You better be. Everyone will be here soon. I walk upstairs into my bedroom. Or in the bathroom rather. After taking a deep breath and gathering my bearings, I grab a comb and go to work. Now that Natsuki finally mentioned it, I can't help but start stressing out. All of the girls are coming over to my house for a Christmas party. Monica had brought it up Thursday during the meeting, and everyone agreed we should have one. I offered to be the host, and it's in my house, which right now I'm regretting. In addition to hosting, I'm also offered to handle dinner. Or I also handle to offer dinner, which traditionally at my house is fried chicken. It actually surprised me that I learned that other countries don't typically get fast food for Christmas dinner. My family always did. To each their own, I guess. I can't help but smile as a rush of old Christmas memories comes back to me. Good times. Anyway, I meant to pick up my order in about... Oh crap, I'm 5 minutes late! Okay, my hair looks presentable, it's time to move. Ready? Yep. Alright, let's go. Well, I put on my boots. Natsuki holds open the door and lets in the icy cold air. A frigid chill washes over me as I finish tying my boots and follow Natsuki out the door. Jeez, it's cold out. You don't say. Let's just go. The party's gonna start in almost half an hour. Yeah, I'm on it. Actually, I hadn't mentioned it to Natsuki, but while combing my hair I had gotten an idea. Sayori's gonna be coming to the party anyway and she lives right next to me. So why not have her tag along with us while we get dinner? Okay. Hey, Midas? What? Natsuki makes a hand motion urging me to continue. Well, what is it? Alright, here's a throwaway idea. Sayori literally lives right there. I motioned toward her house. Let's get her to come with us. Sounds good? Yeah, sure, I guess whatever. Alright. Natsuki follows me to Sayori's house and I can't help but feel a bit awkward. But why? I was expecting Natsuki to be excited, but instead, she was actually pretty apprehensive. Maybe she and Sayori had a fight? Please, no! No, that's not it. Natsuki would have complained to me by now. The only reasonable explanation for a reaction like that is... jealousy? Maybe. Not saying that's precisely why, but I'm certainly not dismissing it as an option. But Sayori's my friend and nothing more. I've told that to Natsuki plenty of times, but I'm getting the feeling she doesn't believe me. Alas, a problem for another day. Right now I need to focus on getting Christmas dinner. Here we are. One sec. I ring the doorbell even though I don't expect a response. To my surprise, I hear Sayori call out to me. One sec. Oh, she's awake. That's good. What? Does she also take naps before parties or something? Hey, it's not an uncommon thing to do. Also, stop trash talking naps cause they're great. I wasn't trash talking naps, you dummy. Suddenly the door opens and I manage to move out of the way just in time to avoid getting smacked in the head again. Hey Midas! Hey Natsuki! What are you guys doing here? Oh well, you know that the party's in like an hour, right? Yeah, I can't wait! I was just wondering, you wanna tag along? We're going to the city to get dinner. Really? Yeah, that sounds awesome. Let me get my coat, I'll be right back. You're wearing a sweater! Isn't that not enough? Don't take too long, I'm freezing my butt out off here. I hear Sayori chuckle as she walks off and starts rummaging through her coat closet. Glancing over at Natsuki, I notice she's staring intensely at the snow-covered ground. What's wrong? Nothing. You sure? Yes, I'm sure that you're not okay. It's freezing out here though. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm heading— oh no! Aww. I'm heading back and making some hot chocolate or something. You can go with Sayori. Wait, Natsuki! Aww. The music's even gone. Oh my goodness. Natsuki rushes off before I can finish. Cold and confused, I stand idly on Sayori's porch, watching as Natsuki walks back towards my house. Where did Natsuki go? I thought she was coming with us. Apparently not. She said it's too cold, so she went back to my house. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, let's get moving. I start towards the city, Sayori walking alongside me. Passing my house, I can't help but sigh. What's wrong? It's Natsuki. I don't know what's up with her. She said she was cold. Maybe it's just that she's cold. Yeah, that makes sense, but... wait, I noticed something. You didn't even get a coat! I can't help but feel that there's something more than that. What do you mean? Well... don't know if I told you this before, but Natsuki and I had a fight a while ago. We talked and worked it out, but there's still some tension between us. What was that fight about exactly? Just stupid stuff. You know how Natsuki is. It really sucks though because... well, this is just between you and me, but I'm thinking about asking her out. Oh, we just told Sayori about it. Oh, yeah, the expected reaction. Well, I'm happy for you. Thanks, Sayori. It's really appreciated. Anyways, I don't know, I just can't find the right moment. It's frustrating really trying to find the right moment to ask the person you really like out. I can relate. I was thinking tonight maybe, but after that I don't know. I'm not sure what's up with her. Well, you know Natsuki better than anyone else, Midas. Maybe you know exactly what she wants, but you just don't want to say it. My mom said that boys want girl... Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. My mom said that girls want boys to read their minds, so try and read her mind, I guess. Like telepathy? Exactly. Maybe if I can find a reasonably priced psychic. Sayuri giggles. You do have a point though. I guess I kinda have an idea. Well, what is it? I think that she's a bit jealous that she wants to spend time with you. Oh, Sayuri's sad. I don't know though. That's okay, Midas. You can spend time with Natsuki. You're about to be in a relationship. I understand that you don't have time for me. Sayuri, what are you saying? Just because I want to date Natsuki doesn't mean we're not friends anymore. I'm not gonna throw away my best friend just because I'm trying to get a girlfriend. Never ever try to do that, please. Midas, us being friends makes her jealous. I don't want Natsuki to feel bad. Seriously, I understand, it's fine. That's stupid. Sayuri, we've been friends for like 14 or 15 years now. And I've only known Natsuki for a couple of months. We're not gonna let it come in between us. Our friendship is important to me, you know? Listen, I'll talk to her about it. People in relationships need to communicate anyways. Just don't worry about it. Sayuri was staring at the ground the entire conversation, trying to avoid eye contact. I put my hand on her shoulder, causing her to look up at me. I'm serious, Sayuri. Stop crying! You're important to me. Thanks, Midas. That really means a lot. Don't mention it. Okay, enough sappy stuff. It's Christmas Eve. We should be celebrating. Yeah, we should. Anyway, the store's right up ahead. Do you wanna grab a cookie? Ooh, gonna get chocolate chip? Of course. Yay! Here we are. Ooh, I have a story. Really? What's it about? It was about the time that Midas and I got stuck up in a tree. I lowered my head into my right hand. Oh boy, this again. Ha! This'll be good. Alright, so it was back in 5th grade, I think. Right, Midas? Was it 5th grade? I think so, yeah. Okay, so it was back in 5th grade, and Midas and I were playing out in the park. There were a lot of birds out that day, and Midas and I wanted to get a better view of them. So we climbed one of the bigger trees in the park all the way to the top. We were so high up, we were scared to come down. No, that's not what happened. What happened is that you wanted to get a better view of the birds. I told you it was too high up, but you didn't listen, so I had to climb up and get you. But then you got scared too. You know how much I hate climbing. Natsuki and Yuri chuckle. It really sounds like you two got into a lot of trouble in the Utes. Or ass Utes. I guess you could say that. We did fool around a lot, didn't we? Where's Monica, by the way? Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Indeed it was. Okay, here she is. That must be Monica. I'll be right back. Hi. Sorry I'm late. I lost track of time again. Don't sweat it. I'm just glad you made it here safely. It looks nasty out there. Yeah, it is. Well, come inside and warm up. Gladly. Monica steps inside and I close the door behind her. Ah, that's so much better. Thanks for hosting this, by the way. I wouldn't, but I'm just too busy to go through a party planning process, you know? Yeah, I get that. Anyway, dinner's on the kitchen table. We're all eating in the living room, so just grab what you want and come on in. Thanks, Midas. Not a problem. The atmosphere of the movie is very oppressive, which works to further cement the hopelessness and desperation of the main character. I'm sorry, what? Oh, you were just talking about the new horror movie that just came out, which explains Natsuki's expression. Ooh, Kage no Hirobiro? Is that a real movie? Yeah, that's the one. Cool. I heard it was pretty good. Have you seen it? Yeah, I went to see it in the opening night actually. It's a remarkable movie, that's for sure. As I was saying, I believe the atmosphere is the most important element of a horror movie. Kage no Hirobiro has such an oppressive atmosphere. There's an aura of uncertainty present throughout the entire movie. which kept me on edge the whole time. There's no dramatic irony at all. The viewer knows as much as the characters. The film really makes you feel what the characters are feeling, which I think is quite impressive. Yuri suddenly stops as she notices all of us are staring at her. Sorry, I got too much caught up with that. Nah, it's fine. That's actually quite interesting to listen to. Do you really mean that? Of course. Honestly, Yuri, you'd make a great film critic. You're really good at wording things in such a descriptive way. Well, that's very nice of you to say. Hey guys, what's up? Hi, Monica. Hey. Hello, Monica. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you too, Yuri. Sorry for taking so long to get here. I lost track of time and it was really coming down there. Coming down out there, rather. Did you walk here? Oh my goodness, you did? Yep. And that's gotta suck. Hopefully it'll die down by the time the party's over. Hopefully. So what were you guys talking about? Yuri was just talking about the new horror film, Kage no Hirobito. About that. Yeah, I've heard good things about it. How was it, Yuri? It was spectacular. Wait a second. How did you know that I went to see it? Oh, just a guess. You know, all this talk about movies gives me an idea. Let's watch one. You should watch a Christmas horror movie later. Yuri and Monica's lies light up, but my suggestion about Natsuki looks a bit apprehensive. Oh, come on, not everybody likes horror, you know? Just give it a chance. Trust me, this one I have in mind isn't like your traditional horror movie. Fine. Great! At first, we should do our Secret Santa. There's a general murmur of agreement between the girls. Sounds like fun! Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I hope she likes my gift. Fine, let's just get this over with. Let me get the presents. They're in the kitchen, so give me a sec. Alright, take your pick. Oh, we're not going to like give it to them. We're just gonna let them take what, like, for example, like from Sayori to Monica. Like, are we just gonna do that? I lay the presents out on the floor and everyone finds their respective gift. Oh, never mind. Okay, I'll go first. Monica shakes her present. Ooh, it's light. I wonder what it could be. Oh, I thought they were like gonna give it to them, but I guess this works too. Very carefully, Monica takes off the wrapping paper and holds up the vinyl for us to see. Oh my god, oh, that's so sweet. I've been wanting this for so long. What is it? It's a vinyl of the greatest hits by my favorite band of all time. Well, who do you think got it for you? It has to be Sayori. She's the only one who I've told about these guys. Yep, it was me. Sayori, this is awesome. Thank you so much. Sayori smiles proudly, her cheeks turning a bright shade of red. No problem, Monica. Okay, my turn. Sayori hastily tears off the wrapping paper of her present. Once she's done, all that's left is a small navy blue felt box. Ooh, it's a box! Wait. She notices the hinges on the back and quickly opens the box. It's a bracelet! It's so cool! Without hesitation, Sayori pulls out the jewel-encrusted bracelet on and shows it for us to see. It's a corsage. This is so pretty! I don't know who got it for me though. I know it's not Mida, so who could it be? Monica? Nope. I apologize if this seems a bit basic since it's only jewelry. What do you mean only jewelry? It was the only thing I could think of. Why are you apologizing? It's great, you silly! Oh, then I'm glad. Alright, who's next? Yuri? Sure. With a careful elegance, Yuri takes the wrapping paper off her gift and sets it to the side. Her present appears to be a wooden box with a logo engraved into the top of it. Judging by Yuri's expression, it seems she recognizes the logo. Cross? But that could only mean she opens the box. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful! Yuri holds up her present for us to see. It's a sleek red and black fountain pen with gold engravings on the side. Am I the only one who finds it funny? Like, didn't Yuri give Monica a pen when it did the Sayori route? Monica, was this you? Guilty as charged. Oh, I can't thank you enough. I've been wanting a croissant for a long time. Don't worry, I'll put this as a very good use. Don't worry, Yuri, I know. Anyway, who's up next? Natsuki can go. I'm alright with being last. Fine, whatever, I'll go. Natsuki quickly unwraps my present, throwing the wrapping paper to the side. Because I also got her a bunch of candy, I put everything in a small cardboard box rather than wrapping it separately. Which will be a hassle if we did wrap it separately. One by one, Natsuki pulls out the contents of the box. There's a lot of candy in here. Oh wait, what's this? Look, I've been eating your utensil for so long now. Midas, this was you, wasn't it? Yep. Merry Christmas. Natsuki looks at the candy then looks back at me. Thanks. Alright, last but not least, me. I hold up my present, which is a large, heavy box. That's the biggest present out of all of us. My goodness. What could it be then? I'm excited to see what it is. I eagerly take off the wrapping paper, expecting to find a cardboard box like the one I gave Natsuki. Instead, I find something completely different. Oh my goodness, what? This is the entire Bleach box set. Huh? Oh. Okay, good. My goodness. Natsuki, thank you so much. What? I never said I gave it to you. Well, I just figured it was you because I mentioned it to you before. Sayuri, was it you? No, it was me. Just remember, I only got it for you because I had to. Well, anyway, thank you. Whatever, you're welcome. It looks like everyone got what they wanted. Definitely, I agree. Well, I'm not complaining. Indeed. This was a great idea, Monica. Thanks, I'm glad everyone liked it. So, Midas, what movie did you have in mind? Yeah, have you guys heard the thing? Simultaneously, the girls nod their heads no. Well, the name does sound slightly familiar. Is it a popular movie? It's pretty popular. It came out in 1982, I believe. Oh, come on. What? Don't tell me this is one of those classics that stuck-up jerks who think their tastes are superior always talk about. No, this isn't Citizen Kane. It's better. I know a lot of people would disagree with you on that. A lot is an understatement. Trust me though, this movie's amazing. How long is it? An hour and a half, I think. Fine, I'll watch it. Awesome, let me get the disc. Wait, Midas, is that the scary movie your dad showed us back in middle school? The one with the snowman? No, it's not that. Also, we watched that? Yeah, you don't remember? Apparently not. Weird. You'd think something like that would traumatize me. The girl set out a chuckle. Here it is. What's this movie about? A bunch of scientists in Antarctica. How is that scary? You'll see. I'm telling you, Childs is the thing. No, he wasn't. McCready's jacket was outside. He was the one who attacked Whoosh? Huh? And turned off the power. Well, then there was Childs during the last scene. Or where was Childs during the last scene? He said he ran after Blair, so obviously Blair infected him and then he hid outside when McCready and Knowles blew everything up. Besides, McCready passed the blood test. He could have stolen that blood from the fridge and then made the blood test thing to trick up everyone. Why would the thing expose Palmer then? To trick everyone, duh! That's why McCready's is the thing! Well, perhaps neither of them were the thing. There's a lot of inferences being made. But without solid evidence, you can't rule out the possibility. No, the director stated that one of them was infected. He just never said who. Oh, I see. I mean, I like Windows. Oh, poor Windows. That's a bad way to go. Everything in that movie was a bad way to go. Yeah, true enough. Although I'd prefer getting shot in the face over being thingified. The girls all nod their heads in agreement. Does anybody know what time it is? Almost 9. Oh goodness, I had to get going. Yeah, me too. Thank you for having me, Midas. It was a pleasure. Anytime, Yuri. Have a great night. You too. Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I'll have to go home too. Bye, Midas. Bye, Sayori. Bye, Monica. Bye. And that just leaves us then. I'm sorry about earlier. It's fine. Really? Thanks again for the box set. That's the best present I've gotten in years. Yeah, I know. Thank you for the utensils and the chocolate. You're welcome. Natsuki pushes her face into my chest. Aww. Thank you. I pat her head and gently run my fingers through her hair. Wordlessly, she slowly wraps her arms around my waist. At this point, I can hear my heart beating. It seems like an eternity before Natsuki finally lets go with me and our eyes meet. I'm gonna go. Okay, take care. She nods and heads for the door. The house seems empty. More so than usual. It always feels like that after a party. Although I'm not really focused on the house, my main focus is on the girl who just left. What are we? I'm pretty sure I like her, but I don't know. And not knowing how to proceed definitely doesn't help things. No clue she likes me back. I'd like to be her boyfriend, but if there's one girl I definitely can't rush things with, it's Natsuki. Still, I'm excited. I can't wait to see how our relationship blooms.